Condo insurance, it's very important. A lot of people that are in a condo think that the homeowners association is going to cover everything, and they don't realize that all they're really covering is the common areas and the dwelling. So if there is damage to their unit, a lot of HOA policies only cover up to the drywall.
Okay.
And then it's your responsibility. That being said, there are policies out there that the HOA will cover everything inside, but just the building. So we're still missing your personal property. That's not covered.
Even then too. I mean, we still then they enter the gray area of what about my appliances? What about my granite kitchen countertops?
Any upgrades will be excluded.
Exactly.
Unless you have.
And nobody thinks about that leaky toilet. That happens so often.
Oh, the one above you?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many issues that you don't think of because you think the HOA is going to cover, but if you have condo insurance, it basically protects you. And it's cheaper than a normal, you're not having to rebuild the whole dwelling, so it's actually very affordable.
It is, and it doesn't really matter if it's affordable or not anymore, because nowadays if you buy a condo, it's a requirement, whereas before it wasn't.
So I'll talk to that point a little bit. The reason is we see this on some refinances, right, where someone didn't have insurance.
Right.
They're going to refinance. They think they're going to save $200 a month on their payment, which they are, but they have to take into consideration that they may have to start paying $30, $40, $50 a month for coverage because they didn't have it before. But it's just an educational piece. Once they know that they weren't really covered in the first place, they're usually shocked.
Yeah, a lot of people are under the impression that they are covered under that HOA, but liability is another good example. You have a get-together.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody falls and trips inside your condo. You're liable, not the association. So the policy that you would buy from an agent, like myself, would be covering that, which is very important. We all get together with friends. We all have family members come over, maybe visiting from out of state. And
I never have parties.
Yeah, right.
I don't believe that, but okay. It also includes like loss of use. Let's say that your unit has no damage, but the fire is going to make you live outside your unit for a couple of weeks. Well, who's going to pay for that unless you have a policy?
Oh, see, there's so many things.
I hate to digress a little bit, but it's similar to renter's insurance as well. I mean, I know that I actually had a loss on one of my properties, and the person who was the happiest is the person who had renter's coverage, because not only did they get to supplement whatever was needed from mine, but they had their own. They got relocated to the Marriott. They lived in the Marriott for 3 weeks. It was great.
You're correct. A lot of people that rent, whether it be a condo or an apartment or even a home, they don't realize that renter's insurance is very, very important and very economical. It's not that expensive.
So let's talk about condo insurance costs for a minute. Is it very affordable?
It all depends on the coverages. It can be anywhere from as little as $300 to as high as $1,500. Then again, you get to choose what is more important to you, and that's what determines the policy premium.
I mean, we've seen it being from basically all the, we do quite a few, condo and townhome loans. It's very affordable. And what's nice is, of course, the client is now you are protected. You're protected. Your contents are protected. The liability, I didn't even think about the liability piece of it. That could be devastating to you down the road. And then loss of time and use and all that stuff that comes in play. So, Carlos, a good thing for them to do, I would imagine, is get a hold of you so that you can go over their options and let them know what it really covers and how it will protect them, right?
Exactly. The easiest way to get a hold of me is just call me at the office at 661-255-8282. And either myself or one of my assistants will be happy to help you out.
I know, and you have a great website now at carlosvillalobosinsurance.com, right?
Correct.
Carlos Villalobos.
You can go on the website and just go ahead and put in a comment, and we'll get right back to you.
Very cool. All right, Carlos. So you're here on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show with Carlos Villalobos,